hitting at this moment. Chad, what do we know about, well, first of all, tell us what a tsunami is, because it's not just one wave, right? I mean, it seems to be like an ongoing phenomenon, a series of waves.
We know that around Hawaii there are at least 5 waves at about 6 to 7 feet high. Now that's high, and then 6 to 7 feet low, and then again high. So there's a 14-foot range from low to high datum there. The wave is caused by the movement of the ground under the ocean. It's caused because in a subduction zone, which is the Ring of Fire, which is Alaska, Hawaii, all the way down to Sumatra, there's a part of the crust that's going down below another part of the crust. When it goes down, it pushes this part down, and then all of a sudden, at some point in time, it pops back up. Let's see if this will play. It pops back up. And when the crust pops up, it pushes the water up as well. The water has to get out of the way because all of a sudden, the ground under it moved. And if you're in the ocean, you don't feel it at all. That's why these USS ships are going out into the sea, because it's a 1-foot wave out in the ocean. But all of a sudden you get to the shore and this water flows very far inland. Now, I have to admit that we are not going to see anything like all the pictures you've been seeing in Japan. Nothing like that is going to happen in America, period. The National Weather Service and NOAA has put out a map, and this is really an amazing thing that they put out, where the earthquake epicenter was, where most of the water was moved, and then the Hawaiian Islands right there. You look at the colors, the red or the more purple of the colors, the higher the wave generated is. Now, if you notice, all of this energy seems to be going down toward South America. There's not as much energy being directed toward North America. And that's why I believe we're not seeing the large swells, the large waves on the eastern part of the U.S. Dave, go ahead and put this into motion. Now another map. There are other things that go on. The ocean is not just some big, deep, 10,000 fathoms water. There are islands in the way. There are other oceans in the way. There are land masses in the way. And so the pebble that you throw here to make a big wave bounce everywhere. They bounce all over the place. And the propagation of the energy was not really directed to the North American coast. It was directed farther down into the southern Pacific Ocean. But, well, they're right there. That's Hawaii right there. It got hit by that 8-foot, 7-foot up and down wave. I don't believe we're going to see that kind of wave action in America, but it's the same story. You need to just stay off the beach. This isn't going to devastate North America, but you need to stay off the beach, because if there is a 3-foot wave, you can't get out of the way. All of a sudden, it's 3 feet high and it's 3 feet low, and you're taken out to sea. It's all about the movement of the ground under the ocean. The ocean gets a push up. That bubble has to move somewhere, and that bubble is, at this point in time, it looks like, moving toward the South Pacific. We'll continue to watch every picture we have from Seaside to Crescent City to San Francisco, and there may be some fluctuations in the elevation of the sea. Not this devastation that we see from Japan, where ships, people, houses, homes, cars picked up, pushed inland, and then dragged back out into the ocean with reckless.
Chad, thank you. We're seeing live pictures throughout the West Coast. We're going to keep an eye on those pictures, and we know that you'll bring us the very latest. Thank you, Chad. Appreciate it. We're going to take a quick break.